I hit record, it drop, you can't ignore it. I'm transforming now these cars and planes, I'm always boarding. Just out touring down in Charlotte like I play for Hornets. When I'm performing, never boring, now you can't afford it. Champagne Perrier, finish frames on my face. Looking like I'm from the deep, these no Cartiers. Pockets deep, 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 bro. I can make it in my seat, bro. Do you, I'm doing me, bro. Making noise, use a beat, bro. Whoa, I press the button and the doors go off like, whoa. That money clip us now, the new now looks like, whoa. Upgrade her diamonds, now her girlfriends are like, whoa. Neighborhood on the scene, neighborhood on the strip. Neighborhood be the name, neighborhood no crib. Neighborhood that's me, neighborhood that's Nick. Neighborhood do the dance, neighborhood do the dip. Okay, thought I'd never make it like no way. I'm the real deal, no role play. My days off, that's no days. No, I hustle hard, young rose. E be the shooter, that's cold case. Those on the deals, that's brose. Got no pay, yo, no say. Okay, this the news, tell them read it. Been the one since the fetus. Don't sleep on me, Tempur-Pedic. That's a no, no, no. Spending dope for no reason. Got a ball head, Mr. Cleaner. Heard the big bags overseas, then we gon' go.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Carson Drug in Custer is an independent, family-owned business that exists to improve the quality of life for their customers and to make their community great. At Carson Drug, they work hard to ensure their pharmacists and staff not only assist customers with their needs, but build good relationships that will last for the long haul. If you want a first-class pharmacy experience from a South Dakota independent pharmacy, you've come to the right place. Carson Drug, a community pharmacy designed for you.
We connect people. Have been for 100 years or so. How we get that done? Well, that won't always be the same. But why we connect people? Not in a million years is that ever going to change. We didn't build the communities that made South Dakota. No. We just brought them together.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
You're ready for your next adventure in life, but you seem to be stuck on trying to figure out what to do. Start your next adventure to the Black Hills with Adventure Rentals. See the hills like never before with on and off-road rentals. Nearly 4,000 miles of trails to explore and 2 convenient locations to rent from in Hill City and Custer. Providing the best way to see the hills and making Custer great again, it's Adventure Rentals.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you.
All right. Good evening, basketball fans. Welcome to Custer, South Dakota, Larry Luchin's Court for the first round of Region 8A playoffs. Lead-Deadwood Golddiggers are in town to take on the Custer Wildcats. Wildcats come into tonight with a 15-5 record. Golddiggers have a 7-13 record. Wildcats are undefeated here in Custer this season. All 5 of their losses have come on the road. So we're going to get going here, and we'll be starting off with the national anthem played by the Custer High School Pep Band under the direction of Miss Catherine Halliday. All right, great job to the Pep Band. First, we'll introduce the Custer cheerleaders: Olivia Wilkins, Skylar Height, Martha Von Lohr, Camden Frazier, Eva Slowey, Noelle Russell, and Karani Cuevas, Avery Ringstead. Cheerleaders are coached by Andrea Sturkle. Introducing the starters for the Lead-Deadwood Golddiggers. At a forward, a 6'4" senior number 1, Bo Wichterman. At a forward, a 6'3" senior number 5, Ben Wichterman. At a guard, a 6' junior number 12, Cannon Rogers. At a guard, a 6'2" sophomore number 22, Blake Jansen. And at a guard, a 6'3" senior number 23, Ethan Finn. Diggers are coached by Dan Jansen, assisted by Brandon Webb. And now the starters for our hometown, Custer Wildcats. At a guard, a 6' senior number 1, Aiden Petz. At a guard, a 5'11" senior number 2, Cade Lehman. At a guard, a 6'2" senior number 3, Rhett Lowe. At a forward, a 6'6" senior number 14, Cody Durkis. And at a forward, a 6'4" senior number 23, Kyle Virtue. Wildcats are coached by Paul Kelly, assisted by Isaac Parsons, Gordon Drew, and Dustin Petz. Officials for tonight's contest are Brandon Kemp, Travis Ladson, and Kane Kohler. So, getting ready to kick off the first round of the playoffs. Custer has played Lead-Deadwood in this gym so far this year already. Trying to find the score here. Not that it matters. I'll get that for you eventually. Tip. Durkis gets it to Lehman to Rhett Lowe, and that is a great way to start the game. This is Jansen. He is a sophomore. Oh, I just got a little nervous when I saw Lowe on the ground and Jansen with that basket. Those of you that haven't been following the Wildcats, Rhett Lowe, who's got the ball right now, had a pretty serious ankle sprain a week and a half ago or so. He sat out the Hill City game in Hill City that Custer lost. And he is an integral part of this squad. So it's good to see him out there, but I'm hoping he doesn't overdo it. That is Cannon Rogers with the 3. Custer trailing by 3. to thank you for joining us tonight. And ill-advised pass by Petz, but a nice defensive play by Petz to stop the basket there. Custer starting a little shaky after that initial play, but that basket by Durkis is a nice addition. Custer down by 1. And a steal by Retlow. So the Wildcats beat Lead-Deadwood on February 20th, 74-51, as Kyle Virtue gets the rebound, puts it back in, and Custer leads by 1 again. This is Rogers. Bo and Ben Wichterman look almost identical. So good thing they're wearing numbers. This is Bo. And a steal by Virtue. Custer going the other way. And that was blocked by Jansen. So February 20th, when Deadwood was here, 30-second timeout, we'll keep it here. February 20th, when Deadwood was here, I remember that Blake Jansen seemed to be the best player on the court for the Diggers that night. And again, he's just a sophomore. But I am guessing that Paul Kelly has coached the boys up on how to deal with him tonight. So just over 2 minutes into the first quarter, Custer 6, Lead-Deadwood 5. Playoffs going on all over the Black Hills Conference tonight. Hill City is hosting Hot Springs at the moment, and STM is hosting Belle-Fourche. Rapid City Christian, with their number 1 seed, has tonight off. This is Finn, hounded by Petz. Gets it to Bo Wichterman. Rebound, Kyle Virtue. Let's see if the Wildcats can settle in now. Nice drive by Lehman. Nice rebound by Brady Virtue, and what a strong move. Just so impressed with Brady Virtue's physicality. Not a huge guy. He's 6'3", but he plays a lot bigger than that. Just a junior. Bo Wichterman goes up, no good. Rebound Petz. Gets it to Kyle Virtue, and he'll take it himself. Nice touch on the ball. And just like that, Custer up by 5. If you're watching on YouTube, drop a comment where you're tuning in from. I'm curious who the furthest away is. This is Bo Wichterman. And no good, gets his own, and no good. Rebound, Carter Boyster. I didn't even notice Brady and Carter come in. I've been talking too much. Cade Lehman. Oh, Kyle Virtue loses a handle. Cannon Rogers. He was a junior, covered by Cade Lehman. This is Jansen. And nice baseline drive there by Rogers. Petz gets it to Brady Virtue, who puts it in for 2. Custer back up by 5. So, it seems like both teams have kind of settled down. The opening jitters are over. And over and back on the Diggers. Into the game for the Diggers, number 33, Brady Ranapa. For the Wildcats, number 3, Rhett Lowe, and somebody else came in. Maybe it was just Rhett. All right, we've got one of the great Hermosa students watching from home, Will the Thrill Kimball. We've got Tulsa, Oklahoma. We've got Yankton. Nice. Wildcats turn it over. This is Jansen with the ball. Long three by Finn, no good. Bo Wichterman gets the rebound and puts it in. And I'm not in the loop, but judging from all the 1,000 point signs, I am guessing that that is Bo Wichterman's 1,000th point. So congratulations to him. That is an accomplishment for anybody, so proud of Bo. That's a full timeout. I talked for about half of it, so we'll take a 30-second break and be right back.
Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
How do we solve our patients' hard-to-solve medical problems? Our doctors and specialists collaborate, sharing their vast knowledge and Mayo Clinic's unique expertise. It's this working together that helps solve our patients' hard-to-solve.
All right, back live in Custer. So Bo Wichterman gets his 1,000th point. Custer up by 3, 12-9. 2 minutes, 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Brady Virtue gets it to his brother Kyle. Tapped away, but Custer keeps possession. Been trying to watch Rhett Lowe, number 3, to see if he's hobbling at all. He looks pretty good. He might, just as I say that, he might not have quite as much pep in his step. Another Hermosa viewer. So I got to ask Mr. Kramer, are you the Tommy Kramer from Yankton? Because if so, we need to chat. I'm a huge Vikings fan. Cannon Rogers with a nice put in. And Custer only up by 1. Working it around the perimeter. Petz has gotten one of those stolen already, and that one was nearly stolen. Brady Virtue just gets up so high. Custer back up by 3. Bo Wichterman. Ranapaw blocked by Durkis. And that one was tapped by Lowe, stolen by Brady Virtue. Nice no-look pass. And Cody Durkis puts it down. What a play. That'll pump the crowd up, as you can hear. Cannon Rogers fouled on the play. That's the first foul of the game. 6 minutes, 47 seconds into the game, and we get our first foul. That's good. So, Cannon Rogers shooting 2. First is no good. Back into the game for the Wildcats is Cade Lehman. For the Diggers, number 2, James Burke. And somebody's waiting to come in for Cannon Rogers. I can't see a number. And they will be in now. That is Garrett Rantapaw. Ooh, we got Virginia. I hear you, Tommy Kramer. It's not an easy life being a Minnesota sports fan. Since the World Series win by the Twins in '91. Cade Lehman with a nice basket. Custer back up by 6. I think I mentioned we've got Virginia. Burke travels. South Prince George, Virginia. That sounds nice. So turnover on the Diggers. 43 seconds to go in the quarter. It's been a pretty quick pace quarter. Gets it into Durkis, and that is blocked by Wichterman, but fouled. Cody Durkis has really turned up his game the last couple weeks, and we're going to definitely need that as we go into the playoffs. Cody will be shooting 2. First is no good. So this is the last home game. It's our last broadcast of the year, but last home game for these seniors, no matter if they win or lose. As far as I understood, I don't think we have a possibility for another home game. Cade Lehman taps it away. Oh, no, he loses the handle. Still, nice athletic play. Bo Wichterman from far downtown, no good. Rebound, Rhett Lowe. 10 seconds to go. See if the Wildcats can get a basket here to cap off the quarter. And thank you, Kyle Virtue. That'll do it for the first quarter. Custer up by 9. We'll be back in 1 minute for the second quarter.
Medical problems. Monument Health, proud member of the Mayo Clinic Care Network.
Advertising can be a struggle. Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your home team or reach the region and state. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Dylan Kessler today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800.
All right, back live in Custer. This is Casey Tranum with the commentary, and as always, thank you to Alexa Winkler. This broadcast would not be possible without her. Custer up 21-12 just at the start of the second quarter here. Stolen by Cade Lehman. Gets it up to Kyle Virtue. And he will be fouled by Blake Jansen. So that entire first quarter, only 2 fouls. And here in the first 12 seconds, we get our first foul of the second quarter. Jansen's first, team first. Kyle's free throw, first is good. Custer up by 10. And no good, second rebound Jansen. He pushes it up the court. Doesn't have numbers, so stops. Rogers nearly over and back, but got rid of it. And that is tipped. I thought it was going to be a steal, but Lead-Deadwood keeps it. And nice block by Cody Durkis. Cade Lehman, no good. Rebound, Blake Jansen. I'm guessing that's his dad. That's the coach. He wasn't a big fan of that no call on that last shot where Cody blocked it. Rogers, some nice footwork, but no good. Rebound Custer, nearly given away. Rhett Lowe gets it to Kyle Virtue. He'll take a 3 and buries it. So Custer starting to get in the groove a little bit here, up by 13. Bo Wichterman blocked by Durkis again. Durkis has just been invaluable on both sides of the floor. And as I say that, he makes a nice basket. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. Brady Virtue and Carter Boyster have checked back in for the Wildcats. Definitely one of the Wildcats' strengths is the depth on their bench. And that's with Jackson Wiles and Roland Solacek out, both seniors. I was talking to Roland before the game, and he said his hand feels great, but he's waiting to be cleared from Mayo, so I don't want to jinx anything, but you know, possibly if the Wildcats make a bit of a playoff run, that maybe they'll get Solacek back. Great kid and a big body and a great basketball player, so it would definitely help. All right, Lead-Deadwood ball. This is Jansen. Wichterman pressured and nearly stolen by Petz. This is Rogers for three, no good. Rebound, Ben Wichterman. This is Ethan Finn for three, no good. And that's going to be out on Ben Wichterman. It'll be Custer ball. 2 minutes gone in the second quarter. Custer up by 15. Stolen by Ben Wichterman. And too strong off the board. Didn't look like much of a foul. Actually, probably should have been more of a foul. I mean, if you're going to foul somebody on a fast break layup, you want to make sure that they don't make the basket. I don't mean that to sound mean. That's just part of basketball fundamentals. You're not trying to hurt anybody. You're just making sure they don't make the basket. Wichterman's first free throw is good. Number 13, Cooper Hansen checks in for the Diggers. He is a 6'3" sophomore forward. And Ben Wichterman's second free throw is good. So 13-point lead. And that, oh my gosh. I don't know what the camera picked up on that, but that was called a jump ball. I'll be nice. Speaking of nice, this is a Custer production, and I am a Custer fan, so I try to be nice to both teams, but I'm definitely rooting for Custer. Cannon Rogers, no good, kept alive by Jansen. Rogers hits the ball again. Ben Wichterman. Jansen. Into Jansen. Rebound. Brady Virtue. And he'll go up strong with the basket and the foul. Coach Dan Jansen not happy with that call. The foul is on Cooper Hansen. James Burke checks back in for the Diggers. Rhett Lowe back for, and Carter Boyster back for the Wildcats. So Virtue with a chance for a three-point play and finishes it. Custer up by 16. Finn gets it over to Rogers. Cannon Rogers back to Finn. A quick three and buries it. Nice shot by Ethan Finn. Custer's lead back down to 13. Brady Virtue gets it back to Carter Boyster. Cade Lehman thought about a three, drives instead, and just a little too strong. Cody Durkis, he's so long. Nice offensive rebound and put back for Cody. That probably should have been a foul on Custer against Cannon Rogers there, but not called. Technical foul on Cannon Rogers. Well, as I was saying, he did get banged pretty hard with no call, and I'm assuming that he said something about it. So you can't blame him for being frustrated, but you can't spout off to the officials. You're always going to lose that battle. Retlow makes the first and makes the second. So 2 free throws. And Custer maintains possession. Custer up by 17. 3 minutes, 40 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Carter Boyster thought about a three, gets it into Cody Durkis. And again, he goes up, but no good. That should have been a travel, no call. That's all right. We're not going to get calls like that when we're up by 17. This is Ethan Finn. Gets it to Bo Wichterman. Shot clock winding down. And nice basket by Ethan Finn right as the shot clock expires. 35-second shot clock in South Dakota high school basketball. That, I was going to say, if they didn't call that, I know you're not going to get a lot of calls when you're up big, but Ethan Finn hammered Cody Durkis as he was going up. Still makes the basket, so an opportunity for three-point play. Petz and Kyle Virtue back in the game. Cade Lehman came off, and he's over against the wall stretching, so I'm not sure if he's cramping up or something to keep an eye on. Looks like he's stretching out his calf, so I'm guessing he's cramping. Nice rebound, Petz off of Jansen's miss, and he'll decide to pull it out. Kicks it way over to Brady Virtue. No good off the front of the rim. Rebound and Lead-Deadwood. Garrett Ranapa gets it to someone. No one. Blake Jansen. Bo Wichterman. Plenty of time left on the shot clock for the Diggers. And Wichterman will take a quick shot. Rhett Lowe back into the game. Doesn't appear that he's limping very much, which is a good sign, because I believe his ankle was very swollen. So, South Prince George, Virginia, I believe you are Susan Austenson's daughter. As Kyle Virtue makes a beautiful shot. Custer up by 19. I don't know if you know this, Peyton, but your mom was the maid of honor and my wife in my wedding. Wichterman tried to draw some contact, no good. Kyle Virtue, coast to coast, no good. Rebound, Durkis, slapped away, gets it back, and again makes the basket and the foul. And Lead-Deadwood players really showing some frustration. Foul is on Garrett Randapaugh. Jansen looks like he's shaken up a little bit. Was limping off. Let's hope he's all right. Kay Lehman's checking back in, so that's a good sign. Hope it was just a cramp. And this time, Durkis completes the three-point play. Kay Lehman in for Brady Virtue. Custer still pressuring. Not really a press, just pressure. Ranapaugh's shot no good. Rebound, Kyle Virtue. 45 seconds to go in the half. Custer with the ball. They will have to get a shot off. They won't be able to run it out. And Kyle Virtue will not do that. He's called for a travel. So the Diggers will get the ball with 36.6 seconds left. They can run the clock almost all the way down for a shot. Appear to be pushing the tempo though. Ethan Finn goes all the way, gets fouled. He will be shooting two. First is good. Second is good, and Carter Boyster will check in for the Cats. Give Cody Durkis a rest before halftime. 31 seconds to go, so Custer can take the clock all the way down. Custer up by 20. Traveling call on Cade Lehman, so now Lead-Deadwood can take the clock all the way down. I was going to say, those last two traveling calls, if they didn't call that traveling, then we got some issues. But now Custer again can take the clock all the way down. I got to stop saying that. I think I'm causing the whistles. Low covered by Burke. Burke kind of wrapped Boyster up there. Clock winding down. Petz gets it to Virtue. He'll take a three. No good. And that's going to do it for the half. At halftime, Custer 41, Lead-Deadwood 21. We will be back in a few minutes for the second half.
Go Bucks.
At Dakota Discount RV, our mission is to make your RV experience fun and easy by providing quality recreational vehicles, competitive pricing, and professional sales and service. We're proud to offer the finest names in RVs. Our big inventory of fifth wheels, travel trailers, and toy haulers allow us to save customers thousands of dollars compared to most dealers. Come see us at either of our two locations, 3330 East Mall Drive, Rapid City, or 11200 JB Road. 48 Somerset.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
There's no better way to bring in the new year than with a new Deere. And Grossenberg Implement has a huge selection of new John Deere equipment as well as specials on used equipment from John Deere and other brands. Get dependable agricultural, residential, and commercial equipment at Grossenberg Implement with 9 locations in South Dakota, Nebraska, and Wyoming. Stop by to visit with a sales professional today or go to grossenberg.com to browse the new and used inventory. Grossenberg Implement, where service is the other half of a great product.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Melissa Christensen with Engel & Volkers is a trusted real estate advisor in the Black Hills. She brings precision, dedication, and clear communication to every transaction. Melissa focuses on service, not sales, always putting her clients first. She's also passionate about supporting local youth activities, helping to strengthen communities and build a brighter future for our kids. Whether you're looking to buy or sell, Melissa is here to guide you every step of the way. Stop in or call Melissa Christensen with Engel & Volkers today.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
Job, you can't ignore it. I'm transforming now these cars and planes, I'm always boarding. Just out touring down in Charlotte like I play for Hornets. When I'm performing, never boring, now you can't afford it. Champagne Perrier, finished friends on my face. Looking like I'm from the deep. These no Cartiers. Pockets deep, 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 bro. I can make it in my seat, bro. Do you, I'm doing me, bro. Making noise, use a peep, bro. Whoa. I press the button and the doors go up like
welcome back. Live Custer, South Dakota. Larry Luchin's court. Getting ready to start off the second half here. Custer up by 20. It's going to be Lead-Deadwood ball coming out of halftime. Good first half. I don't have stats. I'm not smart enough to keep stats and talk at the same time, so it seemed like pretty even scoring for the Wildcats. My guess is that Cody Durkis probably has the most points for the Cats. I'm thankful to see that Rhett Lowe's looking like he's getting around pretty well. So, Golddiggers get the ball. Jansen, he was hobbling a little bit, it looked like, at the end of the second quarter. He's out there looking good, so that's good news. Finn. Back to Jansen. Very physical between Petz and Jansen. No call either way. Petz gets it to Cade Lehman and tipped in by Cody Durkis. I'm not sure that was intentional, but we'll take it. Looked like Ben Wichterman had a hand on it too. And that'll be a turnover on Bo Wichterman. Custer ball. Oh, Cade Lehman had to get rid of it or it would have been a turnover, so he did the right thing, but turnover on Custer anyway. Cannon Rogers for three, no good. Rebound, Cade Lehman. Rhett Lowe in and out, no good. Rebound, Jansen. Gets it to Rogers. Nearly stolen by Rhett Lowe. And Bo Wichterman for two. Adds to his 1,000+ points. I'm not even sure what's going on right now. Little sloppy basketball to start off the quarter. It will be Custer ball. Trying to watch the replay of all that. So in a game with a 20-point lead like this, it's not a huge deal to have those lapses, but if the Wildcats end up victorious tonight and playing Rapid City Christian, not going to be able to afford those. And nice play by Virtue, just ran out of shot clock. No basket. Wichterman gets it into Finn. Both Wichtermans and Finn are seniors. They are the only, and James Burke. Only seniors on the roster for Lead-Deadwood. Custer's going to lose a ton of seniors this year. And Durkis goes up and is fouled. He'll be shooting two. Foul is on Ethan Finn. His second, team first of the third quarter. Durkis' first shot is good. Carter Boyster into the game. James Burke into the game for the Diggers. We'll give Jansen a break. And Brady Virtue waiting to come in for Durkis if he makes this. just like that. Brady Virtue back in. Wildcats in a man-to-man defense. And Cannon Rogers' three is no good. Off of Brady Virtue. Burke. Rogers at the top of the key. Back to Finn. That's going to be a foul on Cade. Lehman and Finn have been kind of chippy with each other. Looks like they're battling. I've seen that's going to be a foul on Kyle Virtue. So, first on Kyle, second team foul of the third quarter. Just under 5 minutes to go. Wichterman's shot no good. Flying rebound by Kyle Virtue. When you're up like this, you definitely don't want the other team to get into the bonus because free throws are a great way to catch up because the clock doesn't run. And they're calling a travel on Kyle Virtue, which I think it probably was. Durkis and Petz back in for the Wildcats. For the Diggers, Jansen back in, Garrett Ranapaw back in, and Brady Ranapaw back in. Petz hounding Jansen and probably should have been called a little sooner. Wildcats playing a little overly physical right now, playing defense with their hands instead of their feet. Again, that's something that they can't afford to do against a team like Rapid City Christian. Foul is called on Lehman. He got elbowed. The crowd is not a fan of that. It did look like he got elbowed in the head. What? I think that we just got a technical foul on Cade Lehman. It is a technical foul on Cade Lehman. So that is 5 team fouls for Custer. Just when I said we don't want to be giving up free throws, we put Lead-Deadwood in the bonus. Bo Wichterman makes the first. And misses the second, so it'll be Lead-Deadwood ball. Custer up by 21. 4 minutes, 24 seconds left in the third quarter. And Lead-Deadwood in the bonus for the rest of the third quarter. So every Custer foul that isn't an offensive foul will be 2 free throws for the Diggers. Late call on that. It's getting a little ugly out here. Foul on Kyle Virtue. Coach Kelly wants to calm everything down. Don't blame him. It's a full timeout. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Neighborhood on the scene, neighborhood on the strip, neighborhood be the name, neighborhood no crib, neighborhood that's me, Thought I'd never make it like no way. I'm the real deal, no role play. My days off, that's no days. No, I hustle hard, young rose. E be the shooter, that's cold case. Those on the deals, that's brose. Got no pay, yo, no say. Okay, this the news, tell them read it. Been the one since the fetus. Don't sleep on me, Tempur-Pedic. That's a no, no, no. Spending dope for no reason. Got a ball head, Mr. Cleaner. Heard the big bags overseas, then we gon' go, go, go.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool.
All right, back live here in Custer. I kind of popped my earphones off a little bit during that timeout and tried to listen to Coach Kelly. The basic message was we got to play more mature, not get wrapped up in the little petty things. So we'll see how the team answers here as Bo Wichterman makes the first of two. In the game for the Diggers for the first time tonight is number 3, Enzo Stone. Apparently it was the first of 3. Enzo Stone is a freshman. Custer up by 19. Let's see how they respond here. And we travel. Not been great basketball by the Wildcats the last couple minutes. Foul is going to be on Lead-Deadwood. I believe that's Ranapaw. It is Brady Ranapaw. Rhett Lowe back in for the Cats. Ethan Finn back in for the Diggers. That's the first foul on Ranapaw, second team foul. 4 minutes, 1 second left in the third quarter, halfway through. Wildcats really need to get back into a rhythm here, play some good basketball, and that's a nice start by Brady Virtue. He just plays so strong. I'm glad he's a junior. We get him back next year. He is the only player on the floor right now that Custer will have back. Kyle Virtue. Brothers putting on a show here the last 2 possessions. Custer back up by 23 and nearly stolen. Wichterman keeps possession. Nearly stolen again. And that. See now, I had the same view of that play as that ref did. The other 2 refs had the correct view, and he's the one that called that. That kind of stuff bothers me. He couldn't see what was happening in front of Wichterman's body. But foul on the Wildcats. 2 free throws for Wichterman. First, no good. I mean, they have three-person official crews for a reason. Somebody should always have the right angle to see the play, and in that instance, that official had the worst angle and was the one that made the call. Custer still up by 22. Pass batted away, kept possession by the Wildcats. Rhett Lowe short, rebound, Pets. Kyle Virtue, that looks good, and it is. I saw the arc of that ball. I had a direct line. Nice shot by Kyle Virtue. Custer up by 25. Rebound Kyle Virtue. He's going to push. And beautiful, beautiful left side, right hand, kind of little reverse layup. It's just a hustle play and great athleticism. Foul is blocking. Probably the right call. Brady was there, but he kind of leaned over as Bo Wichterman was trying to go past him. So Wichterman will shoot 2. Ben Wichterman in for the Diggers. Wildcats, Carter Boyster, and into the game for the first time, number 30, Regan Sorensen. He is a 6'3" junior forward. Wichterman makes the second, so Custer up by 25. Three for Lowe. No good. He hasn't played for a while. You can kind of tell from just the way his shots are coming off, and let's hope he gets those bugs out of the system. Crowd wanted a foul on Ethan Finn, but that was definitely a bit of an acting job. Good no call. It's kind of become a bit of an ugly game. It started out so good. Lead-Deadwood also in a man-to-man defense. Cody Durkis gets fouled on the ground, but still, that's just the third team foul for Lead-Deadwood. I believe it's 8 or 9 for Custer this quarter. So the Diggers still have a foul to give before Wildcats are in the bonus. Lowe gets it into Petz. He'll take a quick 3. No good. Rebound, Diggers. That's Ranapaw. Jansen will take a 3. No good. Rebound, Kyle Virtue. Minute 14 to go in the third quarter. Rhett Lowe will drive, stop, no good. Rebound. That was Cooper Hansen with the rebound. Good strong rebound. Blake Jansen. Oh my goodness. Foul is on Rhett Lowe. Jansen will shoot 2. Second foul for Rhett Lowe. Jansen's first is no good. Zach Cooper comes into the game for Rhett Lowe. Zach is a 6'1" freshman. Like to see a couple nice plays before the starters get pulled. Go into the next playoff game with some positive feelers as Kyle Virtue answers my request. The nice 2-point play. Custer's up by 27. Ranapa trap down underneath, nearly over and back, but saved by Hansen. Rebound, Petz. 20 seconds. Custer can run it out. Shot clock is off. And Petz, no good, but Kyle Virtue there and makes the 2. So, 3 quarters in the book. Wildcats 58, Diggers 29. We'll be back in a minute.
Children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Carson Drug in Custer is an independent family-owned business that exists to improve the quality of life for their customers and to make their community great. At Carson Drug, they work hard to ensure their pharmacists and staff not only assist customers with their needs, but build good relationships that will last for the long haul. If you want a first-class pharmacy experience from a South Dakota independent pharmacy, you've come to the right place. Carson Drug, a community pharmacy designed for you.
We connect people. Have been for 100 years or so. How we get that?
All right, we're back live in Custer, ready to start the fourth quarter. I was just looking at the South Dakota Score Feed app, and both Hill City and STM have comfortable leads, just like the Wildcats tonight. So it appears that all the favorites will be moving on tonight. And if that's the case, then Custer will be playing at Rapid City Christian. We got 8 minutes of basketball to go. Kyle Virtue with a beautiful shot. Boy, what a shot. Fouled on the play also, so he'll have a free throw on the way. That is a 31-point lead, so that means we will have a running clock. I don't believe that the rules change for the playoffs. Yep, I just heard the in-gym announcer announce a running clock. So running clock means that the clock only stops for timeouts when they're reported and shooting fouls when they're reported, or if the deficit gets below 20. That's the only times the running clock will stop. Retlow, again, no good. Tipped away by Durkis right into his family there in the front row. So with that 30-point lead, most of the starters are coming out into the game. Carter Boyster, Brady Virtue, Regan Sorensen, and Zach Cooper. I'm guessing Aiden Petz won't be in too long. Don't want any injuries when you're up by 32 points. Nice drive and ball sticks by Cannon Rogers. He's fouled. Fouls on Boyster. So Rogers will shoot 2. That's Boyster's first foul. Custer's first foul of the fourth quarter. I kind of like the new rule that fouls reset every quarter. It's not halves anymore. That was a bad foul half, or a bad foul quarter for the Wildcats, so they get a fresh start in the fourth quarter. Rogers makes both of his free throws. Custer up by 30. And Regan Sorensen and Carter Boyster, a little bit of miscommunication. Ball goes out of bounds. Clock is running. Finn hit away by Zach Cooper. Regan Sorensen will take it up. Gets it to Brady Virtue. Back to Sorensen. Drives left-handed, puts it up, blocked. Burke gets the ball. And Brady Virtue nearly saves it. Into the game for Custer, number 22, Jace Nome. I gotta admit, he's my favorite Wildcat. It might be because he's my nephew. Good kid. Nome is a 6'1" sophomore. So, the players on the floor right now is a good, minus Carter Boyster, a good idea of what the Wildcats are going to look like next year. Carter Boyster doesn't shoot threes often, but he buries that one. Happy for Carter, his last home game in this gym. Cannon Rogers for 3, no good. Gets the rebound himself, and he'll be fouled. That was a hard collision. It looks like he's feeling it. Ranapaw is going to be coming in for Rogers. Don't like to see that. I'm hoping it's just a stinger or something that he needs to let run its course. I hope he's all right. Ian Schiffer into the game for the Wildcats. Schiffer, a 6-foot sophomore. And number 24, Vic Jancourt. He's a 5'10 freshman. Shot no good. Rebound Ranapah puts it back up. 4 minutes, 8 seconds left in the game. Jancourt gets it to a loose ball. It's going to be a jump ball. Possession, Lead-Deadwood. It's been a bit of a scrappy game. It's all right as long as nobody's hurt. Hoping Rogers is all right. Looks like he's okay down there. Wichterman. I won't say anything. Fouls on Schiffer. Checking into the game for the Wildcats. Number 12, Curtis Sorensen. He is a 6'1" freshman. Wichterman for 2, Bo Wichterman. Zach Cooper calling out some instructions. Jace Nome gets it in to Curtis. And John Coor steps on the line out of bounds. Clock is running. I might make my 7:30 bedtime. Finn will take a 3 and makes it. Nice. He's had a few nice three-pointers tonight, I should say. 26-point lead. Like I said, though, the clock runs until the deficit is below 20. 30-second timeout. We'll take a quick break. Be right back.
Done? Well, that won't always be the same. But why we connect people? Not in a million years is that ever going to change. We didn't build the communities that made South Dakota. No. We just brought them together.
Okay, back live in Custer. We got 2 minutes, 2 seconds left in regulation. $25 seconds left on the shot clock, so Cats don't have to be in a hurry. Foul's going to be on James Burke, I believe. It is on Burke. His second, team second. Jancourt handles the high pass. Cooper, he'll drive. Kicks it to Regan Sorensen, and nice finish. Nice play. Nice play. Custer up 28. Wichterman gets it to his brother, and he is fouled. I guess nobody's told me they're brothers, but since they look exactly the same, I'm assuming they are. So Bo Wichterman will be shooting 2. Clock stops for shooting free throws. And Ian Schiffer back into the game for Regan Sorensen. Ian Schiffer, a Hermosa kid, good kid. Not that tall, 6 feet, but he can really jump. Nome gets it into Sorensen, pushes it up to Jeancourt. He drives the lane, puts up a floater, no good. Rebound, Ranapa. Under a minute to go. Bo Wichterman puts up a shot, no good. Rebound, Sorensen. Hill City and STM have already won. Custer about to. Finn, I think you wanted a dunk. Timeout. We'll take a quick break and be right back. It's a 30-second timeout.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a...
All right, back live for the conclusion of this game. Custer up 24. 25 seconds left, running clock. Student section yelling something with passion. Custer won't take a shot. Good game by both teams. Custer moves on to play Rapid City Christian. I don't know for sure when that's going to be. Might be Thursday. I don't know. That's just a guess. But I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in all season. I enjoy doing this. I'd like to thank Alexa Winkler again for making everything happen. And that's going to do it for Custer basketball for this season. We will see you next year. Have a great time. Good luck, Wildcats, in the playoffs.